What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. All right, so this was a video request from one of my subscribers, and it is one of the more frequent what if matchup fantasies that we've seen in boxing. It's probably the most exciting boxing matchup that we've had speculated in boxing, and that is, what if a prime Mike Tyson went at it against a prime Muhammad Ali? So let's basically take the Mike Tyson from 1988, the one that pulverized Michael Spinks in 91 seconds, and have him go against, let's say, the Muhammad Ali of 1967, which is generally considered at his prime when he destroyed Cleveland Williams, one of the big punchers, most dangerous fighters of his era, made him look like an amateur on that fateful night. Incidentally, Ali was about 25 years of age at that time. Mike Tyson was just 22. Matter of fact, I think he was a couple of days from turning 22 at the time. So who wins? You know, for a long time, I would answer Muhammad Ali. Most assuredly, I would say Muhammad Ali. And I based it on the fact that when you look at the fighters who beat Tyson rather easily or beat him, when you look at Lennox Lewis, when you look at Buster Douglas, right? When you look at a guy who, even when Tyson was at his apex, some guys who had some success against him, like James Quick Tillis, right? They were all tall heavyweights that could box and could create separation between themselves and Mike Tyson, keep him at bay with a jab, with their reach, and could move. And generally speaking, if you could do that, you could have some success against Mike Tyson. And as his skills eroded, you could actually even dominate him, like Lennox Lewis did against Mike Tyson back in 2002. But we're talking about Tyson in his prime. I tend to think still that Muhammad Ali wins a unanimous decision victory over Mike Tyson if the fight goes the distance. I don't think it's likely to end in a stoppage because, look, Muhammad Ali had a god-like chin. I mean, which often actually, wound up being a bad thing because it prolonged his career, because he could fight the big punchers, and using his generally superior ring skills and his boxing ability, and I really should say ring generalship and boxing skills, he was able to win against fighters who were very, very dangerous. George Foreman, a little bit later on, Ernie Shavers, But, I look at something else too at times. And this is why I kind of push back a little bit sometimes with saying that Muhammad Ali would dominate Tyson. This is why I kind of rethink it at times. And the reason why I rethink it is, even though I know Frazier and Tyson didn't fight exactly the same, Frazier was a smaller heavyweight that was a guy that put pressure on Ali. And Tyson, obviously, is a guy that was more powerful and quicker. Tyson has some of the quickest hands in boxing history. And Tyson was, I think, obviously in his prime, harder to hit and more unpredictable. And, if you look at the fact that Ali did have trouble, he did have trouble against Joe Frazier. Now, you could argue by 1971, Ali wasn't quite in his prime anymore because of the layoff, but he did lose, two out of three fights to Frazier. And one of those victories could have easily been the last one, the Thriller Manila, could have easily gone to Frazier had he just fought another round, because Ali was saying he was pretty much dead on his feet then. So when I look at that, I don't know. I'll put it to you like this. One of the differences between a Frazier and a Tyson is Frazier had a motor on him, and Frazier had the heart of a lion. I'm not saying Tyson didn't have the heart. Obviously, he did. Tyson was more of a bully. And oftentimes when you punch Mike Tyson in the mouth, or if you don't drop, it could affect him. It could take something out of him. So at the end of the day, I look at it like this. I think if Mike Tyson goes out there and he has early success against Muhammad Ali, he rocks him, he catches him with something, it's a possibility, a small possibility, that he knocks Muhammad Ali out earlier. And when I say early, I mean like the first 4 or 5 rounds. But more than likely, I think the fight goes the distance. I think Tyson has his moments when he has Ali in trouble. But I think ultimately, Muhammad Ali frustrates Mike Tyson into a relatively one-sided decision loss. Maybe something like 9 rounds to 3, maybe 8 rounds to 4, or 8 rounds to 3, 1 even, or even 7 rounds to 3 and 1 even, or 7 rounds to 4, 1 even, but still a relatively lopsided, dominating affair type victory. That's what I tend to see. Ali, not only did he have tremendous heart, but Ali also, of course, was a guy that could talk. And I mean, one of the great trash talkers, and get under your skin, can frustrate you. And we know that when Ali is the type of dude that he would not quit, he literally would rather die in the ring than let you beat him. And I can't say the same thing for Mike Tyson. He's a warrior, but I don't know if he's willing to go to that point. You know what I'm saying? And Mike Tyson knows this. For a long time, when he talks about the greatest fighter, he would name Muhammad Ali. So I have to give it to Ali, man. I try to consider Tyson a little bit, but there's just something different about Muhammad Ali compared to these other guys, man. Ali fought killers, man. I mean, killers, and he paid the price for it. Boy, did he pay the price for it health-wise. But yeah, I gotta give it to Ali, man. But tell me what you guys think.